depth of our hero designs. Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays. With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks, or hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths, from making use of Mjolnir to pin enemies from a distance, or bringing the sky down on his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites, manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir, and one by one, you can mark them and knock them down as Mjolnir comes back to you. Follow that up with a powerful ground pound, and you've got a mighty combo. Manual targeting is a great ranged attack, but if up close and personal is more your style, go with the hammer spin or Mjolnir Cyclone.
Okay.
Heroes have 3 special heroic moves: Assault, Ultimate, and Support. When designing our heroics, we started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play. The Assault heroic charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance, Natasha's Assault heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize. You can see Nat using it right here. Each hero also has a unique support heroic that's designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members.
Oh, that's cool.
You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's support. Ultimates take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate. Thor's Ultimate heroic channels the power of the 9 realms, and his Bifrost taps into Muspelheim to bypass unbreakable shields, allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage. We know everyone plays differently, so we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you to unlock new moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks. As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero.
My son's gonna love the Hulk.
Gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important? Because it means your Thor will play differently than my Thor, and my Hulk will play different than yours. Another way to customize your heroes is with gear. We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization. Some perks apply special damage like plasma or gamma, or cause status effects like shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense. You can see Iron Man using gamma gear in this shot, and eagle-eyed fans probably noticed his laser sweep was green instead of red.
Yeah.
Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have gamma gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier.
The fact that they're addressing bugs already scares me.
Voila! Green lasers. We know that if you look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits for these heroes and drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs. You can earn them over the course of the story campaign by completing missions and deciphering patterns.
But are gear and cosmetics tied together? That's what I don't want. I don't like... If you look at... I'll pause this for just a second. If you look at Injustice, I believe Injustice 2, they tied the gear to the attributes. And that didn't work well because, let's say I wanted my Iron Man, I want this, I think that is maybe a stealth armor. right? If I want the stealth armor and it looks like it is, I want to wear the stealth armor, but I don't want those attributes of being stealthy. I want to still play, you know, up close and personal with Iron Man. That kind of sucks. You know what I mean? We want to be able to, basically, the gear should not be tied to statistics. And I think that's what we're getting here.
There's Iron Man's suit from the 2014 Original Sin storyline. Or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962's Journey into Mystery, issue 83. Or Tony's Stark Tech outfit that was inspired by the Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25 in 2010.
Doesn't look like the Bleeding Edge, though.
Outfits you'll earn just by playing, some will require completing iconic mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit. And some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace. You can even customize your attitude and let out your inner Hulk with the right emote. I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and spec out your heroes. Okay, I think it's time for another trailer. This one gives us a first look at how all that customization is especially fun when you play together. This is Co-op and Warzones.
Ooh.
I can't believe it. AIM is firing on the Air Force.
These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere, a derivative of Terrigen.
It's like Jarvis.
Very air breathes dark magic.
So in co-op, are you restricted to one Iron Man, one Thor, one Kamala?
We gotta get this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
Jarvis is unencrypting the schematics and we'll get our tech heads on new gear ASAP.
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes are people, and people can be corrupted.
If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Fury looks weird. I appreciate that they tried to not do the Samuel L. Jackson thing, though. That's cool.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
Time for heroes is over.
You don't get to decide who lives or dies!
I mean, they're putting a good effort into this, man. It doesn't look terrible. I just don't know how long this is going to be fun for. There it is, Hulkbuster.
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization. Now, let's talk about Warzones. Warzones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI companion team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes.
Okay.
Whether playing hero missions or Warzones, you always make forward progress with your heroes. On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story. So whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history. Once you pick your mission, you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job. As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike. all in the name of research. War zones range from wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal to dense interiors with a variety of objectives.
So it's like open world?
Boss fights, and rewards. Here's a mission we saw in the co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, two heroes can come together to perform a team finisher, which gives you a chance to take them down much faster. Teamwork makes the dream work. Living the hero life is all about growth, getting stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just that.
So up to 2 people
As you
can do a
progress
tag
through the
team.
campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base. The Resistance is a group who have banded together in the 5 years since A-Day. Some are inhuman and have powers. Some are former SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
What is this place?
We call it the Anthill. Not my idea.
They join their cause in the field by working directly with factions like the Inhuman Alliance and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and more.
Okay.
Earning faction reputation will give you access to new challenges,
Hey, Avengers. Hill has something she needs your help with.
new vendors, and more powerful items. There will always be new threats on the horizon, so you want to ensure your Avengers are ready for anything. We've talked about a lot today, but that's
How it's going to kind of
This is a really
keep progressing.
big, ambitious game. Marvel's Avengers isn't just a global, high-stakes race to rebuild the Avengers, to save the Inhumans, and uncover the truth about AIM's plans. That's just the beginning. This is a brand new original Avengers single-player story that you can enjoy on your own, made the Crystal Dynamics way. But it's also an experience you can play with your friends that will grow as we add new heroes, new regions, and
New
stories,
heroes, huh?
all at no additional cost. Thank you for following us and believing in us. I want to give a big shout out to our community. Thank you for caring and telling us what you think. We're listening, and as fans ourselves, we're all working every day to make Marvel's Avengers worthy of your support. Please stick around after the show to ask questions and chat. On behalf of the whole Marvel's Avengers team, thank you for tuning in to the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. In the coming months, we'll talk about our first post-launch hero, our upcoming beta, and of course, our launch, when Marvel's Avengers arrives September 4th. I'm Casey Lynch, and I'll see you.
All right. So what do we think? Let's react to this. I'm not particularly persuaded either way. I feel like the game still really hasn't showed me how it plays. Like, we got some trailers and all, and that's cool. But it's not like we really know what's going on. And I got a feeling that we're not going to get an ending. Again, when you're talking about DLC and you can go and play with your friends, that's cool. That you can keep playing the game after, right? You can't do that in Spider-Man. You can do DLC, but you can't keep making DLC story stuff. Guess you could, but you really don't. That's what worries me about this, is the whole thing is to stop AIM. And it's like, well, when do you stop them? It kind of seems so open and broad that, hey, you play through the single player and then that kind of ends, and it's like, all right, now go into the multiplayer to find out more of what's going on and what's happening. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of my thoughts. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like on this video. Like I said, so we know if you guys like this content. If you want to see us play this game, I'm interested. I wish Redbox was renting games. I'm not doing GameFly. Unless they want to sponsor me. But besides that, I don't know. I'm not convinced again. It's not. I can see this being a generic game, and it still looks generic. We saw Abomination. I think we may have saw something that hints at the Daily Bugle. I don't know. I'm just kind of indifferent on it still. So that's what I got for you guys today. You guys let me know in the comments, like I said below, and we will go from there. All right, guys, remember to choose your destiny. My name is Select Screen, and I'm out.